Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sharwin and I do cooking videos and K-drama review videos. So if either of those interests you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join my happy little community here on YouTube. I'm trying to build up to 2,000 subscribers. I know that's not a lot for some YouTuber standards, but for me, I appreciate any help that I can get. So today I'm going to do another K-drama review, and this time I'm reviewing Hellbound. Number 1, the plot. So supernatural beings appear on Earth quite suddenly and start killing people in the most gruesome manner possible. And as the world searches for the reason or the circumstances behind all of these killings, a mysterious religious leader suddenly comes out and says that he knows the reason behind it, and it's that God has sent these supernatural beings to kill and punish all of those sinners in the world. So this, of course, creates tension, fear, and chaos in society, and it leads society to turn into this dystopian nightmare. Number 2, what do I love about this K-drama? Well, aside from the fact, this K-drama actually brings some really great talking points about religion and media, and how both these groups are actually very, very powerful, and they can be both helpful and destructive to society. But for me, my favorite part about this show is that if you watch the entire series, it's a fascinating metaphor for how a dictatorial power or a dictatorial government can rise into power, right? First of all, there's going to be some kind of crisis that arises. In this case, it's the supernatural beings killing people. And then after that, someone will come out and take advantage of the situation and say that they are the only ones who can understand, or they're the only ones who can save you. And so people, when they live in fear, like when there is no justice in this world, or when there is no information available, then they fall for this trap. And then they begin to believe in the leader, they give up some of their freedoms, and then sooner or later they give up more and more of their freedoms. And so that person, that one who took advantage, then keeps getting more and more powerful. And then sooner or later, that power, he suddenly turns to attack, the media or anyone who wants to seek the truth, right? Because the more you know, right, the more information you get, the less powerful the dictators become. And in this show, you actually see that, you see how the dictatorial power rises. And then, not to spoil you, but towards the end of the show, you will see how, ordinary citizens can topple this power. All right, number 3, let's talk about some of the actors. Kim Hyun Joo, who plays Min Hye-jin. Quite an amazing performance. Admittedly, I don't think I've seen a lot of her work, or at least I haven't seen her as a lead actor. And in this series, she is amazing. Her character actually goes through quite an arc, right? So she starts as this lawyer who's a loving daughter, someone who wants to step up and represent the people, or represent the less fortunate or the weak. And then towards the end of the show, she becomes this badass vigilante. She's able to portray both believably, but at the same time, even when she plays both, you can feel her real character, which is that she just wants to defend the oppressed. And I really love how the actress was able to portray this really earnestly. Let's talk about Yoo Ah In, who plays the mysterious religious cult leader. And he plays this cult leader really creepily. So he's very effective, because he makes you see that this character can be both creepy, but you also sort of understand how charismatic he is, especially to people who are misinformed or underinformed. And when they're just seeking a savior, this mysterious person sort of draws you in. So he's able to be very successful to play this duplicitous, mysterious character that you can both seem to trust, but also someone you can't trust. Right. All right. Number 5, food. So you know what? If I get an announcement from the angel of death that these supernatural beings are coming to get me, my first thought would be, I want to eat all of the stuff I want to eat before I die, right? So for me, that would probably be cheok bokum, right? Stir-fried Korean spicy pork belly. I think that it's my comfort food nowadays, and that's what I want to eat once I get that announcement. Number 6, fun. So again, there's not a lot of fun in this series because of course it talks a lot about death and sins and punishment, right? But I just thought it was funny. In one episode, the religious leaders kept telling the producer of the documentary, you need to change this, you need to add this, you need to remove that. And the producer was just so angry that he actually risked his life by telling off the religious leader, right? And I thought it was funny because if you've worked in media like me for several years, then you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, it's so infuriating when you've put so many man hours in creating your video, in creating your documentary, in creating your show, and then people just come in and say, okay, change this, change that, and it's really frustrating for a filmmaker or a content creator. So I thought it was a little bit funny. All right, number 7, Verdict. I think this is a must watch. Apart from the scary supernatural side, and the violence, I think this show leaves you with a lot of food for thought. Like, we have all of these dictatorships just coming about all around the world. So how does that happen even when you have so much information in your hands? So it's something that is mind-boggling, something that will leave you thinking for the next few days. So that's why I love this show. Right, number 8, rating. So I'm going to rate this as a novice watch. Again, this is something that is a great first K-drama to watch. There are no overly wrought romantic tropes. There's no soap opera dun 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 developments, right? It's really action-packed and again very intelligent drama, very thought-provoking storyline. So it's a great first K-drama to watch. Okay, but if you're over 18, you gotta watch this show. All right, that's it. That is my review of the K-drama Hellbound. And before I go, I just want to tell you guys about my book. It's called The Gospel of Food. It's available nationwide, all around the Philippines, in national bookstores. And you can also buy this on Shopee and Lazada, and they will deliver it right to your home. And if you're not in the Philippines, you can get this book as an ebook in all ebook platforms. All right, that's it. Hit me up in the comments section below if you agree or disagree with my points, and which K-drama do you want me to watch and review next. In the meantime, you can watch my other videos right now.